Hi, Jewish Mom. So I want to talk with you today about Elul. I'm sure it's something that all of us have on our minds right now as we're getting ready for Rosh Hashana, which is coming up very quickly, 2 weeks from now. And so I want to talk with you about how I get ready for Rosh Hashanah. It can be kind of overwhelming, like how do we spiritually prepare for the new year? So I want to tell you what I learned from my teacher, Rabbi Niven. He teaches us a very kind of a very simple but very, very powerful way to get ready for the new year. What he suggests is that every day of Elul, or whenever you hear this and can start, is we make a rambling cheshbon, a rambling accounting, a kind of stream of consciousness accounting of our year. And we write about all the different aspects of our lives. Like I so far I've written about financially how things are going, with my children, what's going well, what could go better, in my marriage, what's going well, what could go better, my relationship with my parents, my relationship with my extended family, with my community, how I'm doing in terms of self-care, how I'm doing in terms of health, how I'm doing in terms of did I say my relationship with my community and how I'm doing in terms of that? But basically, people who participate in Rabbi Niven's Chabura, what we do is then Rabbi Niven sends us, we have a chart, a very, very detailed chart of all the different aspects of our lives, and including, for example, your positive life's purpose, your main life challenge, your tikkun, like the main thing that needs spiritual fixing in your life, your what he calls the yearly direction, which I'm going to be explaining later, and then all these and all the different areas of your life, like for example, as I said before, like he calls them the 14 areas of life balance, which among them are I think marriage, children, financial, fun and entertainment, all different sorts of things, okay? But basically you have to kind of do Rabbi Niven's Chabura to really figure out what that is. But for all of you who are not participating in Rabbi Niven's Chaburas, basically, I think it really would be very worthwhile to sit down and for 5 minutes a day, from now until Rosh Hashanah, or maybe if you can spend some more time because you're starting a little bit late. To then write down your main goals for the year, your main goals in all the different areas of your life, and what you want to achieve, and what you want to work on this coming year. And so one thing I want to mention specifically that I think is from Rabbi Niven, and I think all of Rabbi Niven's chart I think is very, very helpful and very, very amazing. If any of you can join up, I think you can probably still join up for this year's Chabura that started 2 weeks ago. You can learn more at www.newchabura.com. But for those of you who aren't, something really helpful is to learn about the year. I want to teach you about the yearly direction. The yearly direction is something that you can work on. That by changing this thing, by working on this one thing, then you can upgrade many different areas of your life. Okay, so I think for this coming year, I want to focus on self-care, on having more time to take care of myself. And I'm not actually sure how to phrase it. It might be something related to having more fun, putting more fun into my life, but something related to self-care, because I know that if I work on self-care, it's going to make me a better mother. It's going to make me better in many different aspects of life, a better wife, a better mother, a better like taking care of my house, and better my blog. If I'm like a happy mother, if I'm a happy person, I'm gonna have more energy and more emotional energy and physical energy to take care of all the things I need to take care of in my life. So I recommend to you, among all of your goals for the year, to have among them, try and sit down and figure out what your yearly direction is. And something really helpful that I've done this year is I kept my Elul plan inside my Siddur, inside my prayer book. So that every morning when I'm done davening, I take 2 minutes to read. Basically, I've divided up my Elul plan, which is what this paper of goals is called. And I've divided it into quarters. So basically, I read a quarter of the Elul plan every day. So every 4 days, I'm going through, I'm reviewing the entire Elul plan and reviewing my goals, and that's been really effective. A really effective way to keep my Elul plan in my mind. So Rabbi Niven always says, and I'm going to say it to you also, is that Hashem gets so much nachat from the people. It's so much nachas from the people who really sit down and take the time to think about their goals before Rosh Hashanah, and like how that we are people who really take life seriously. That we're really taking what we want to accomplish. We're taking life, the limited time that we have in this world, that we're taking it seriously to grow and to become the people that we dream of becoming. And I heard something powerful yesterday in a class I go to on Shabbat here in the neighborhood. So the teacher was quoting the Netivot Shalom, who says that we always hear that we all know that there are 3 books. That the 3 books, there's the book for the tzaddikim, the book for the beinonim, the books for the rashaim, for the holy righteous tzaddikim, for the second book for the beinonim, which I guess is like literally is kind of like the medium people, and then for the evil people. So we all know, we all have learned at one point in our lives that the court above, that at every Rosh Hashanah, that we are, or I don't know exactly, sometime during the high holidays between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, maybe someone can tell me exactly. At one point, we are put into a certain book, and our name is placed into a book, and into one of these 3 books. But the Netivot Shalom says something very interesting. He says that in fact we choose what books we're going to be in. We choose whether we're going to be in the book of the tzaddikim, of the beinonim, or the rashaim. It's our choice. So just with this in mind, so I think that we, all of us, we have the choice to be, as we learned from Reb Zusha, how like he said when he died, they're not going to say to Zusha like, why weren't you like Moshe Rabbeinu? They're going to say, why weren't you Zusha? I think with all of us, like we have our exact potential. We have our exact, Devorah and Rachel and Betty and whoever's listening to this, and Sarah, I know you're listening to this. So all the people who are listening to this, that you like, why when we get to Shemayim, we're going to be asked, why didn't we live up to our potential? And I think that Elul is the most. I know for me, it's been the most powerful month of the year to really get in touch with that, to get in touch with becoming the best me, the best you, the best us. So in conclusion, I just want to summarize so in preparation for Rosh Hashanah, in Rabbi Niven's Chabura, they really like the center of the year, the backbone of the entire Chabura for the entire year is the Elul plan. It's the work that we do on personal development, and thinking about personal development and thinking about our spiritual goals for the year. In Elul, it's based on, so basically we write up a sheet of our goals, and I encourage you to do this. And the best way to do this is, the best way that I found, is to spend 5 minutes a day. And Rabbi Niven says if you don't have 5 minutes a day, that's okay. You can spend 1 minute a day. You could even spend 1 second a day thinking about Elul, and it will still be effective. And if you have more time, you could be spending half an hour a day. You could be spending 5 hours a day getting ready for Rosh Hashanah. That's also okay if you have a lot of time. But for me, 5 minutes works. And just to spend time like doing a rambling accounting of my year, a stream of consciousness of what's gone well, what hasn't gone well, and what I want to improve on. And this is really, I love Elul. It's one of my favorite months of the year because of this, because I love this process. I love this process of thinking about my year and what's going to go better. And I wish you all the best with it. I hope it goes well for you. So I want to bless all of your Jewish moms with an amazing week.